Right, this is the third time I've tried to do a video today. Camtasia keeps throwing me out. So, another 2 goals for Nottingham Forest under Nuno Espirito Santo. Not enough for an Ivan Toney win for Brentford. It was tighter than the market suggested, but the difference was Ivan Toney, I think. Bochum and Stuttgart 0-0 at half time. You could have laid the draw second half there. Elsewhere in the Bundesliga, there's no real trading angles for me yesterday. I suppose in hindsight, Leipzig leading, Leverkusen keep score drawing without losing this season against the top 5. Real angles there with 2 Leipzig leads. Another draw avoided for Udinese. They only draw against 11th and lower, really. So you could have taken that draw on late on, 83rd minute. And you could have looked for the draw as well, contrary-wise, for AC Milan. Red cards change matches. This one stopped me getting involved here, thankfully. Twente were the better side, but the red card halted any interest. We've got a Heracles equaliser. You could have got a profit with the AZ Alkmaar equaliser late on against Pek Zwolle, who led twice in this match, much against the market. But AZ Alkmaar going through a bit of a poor run at the moment, 3 defeats and 4 prior to this match. Elsewhere, 1.35, goal before half time, 3-0, 3-1, any other home score. Typical performance of a shorty. In La Liga, red card changed this match completely. We were invested in Rayo Vallecano, who were absolutely bossing this second half, and it just looked like a matter of time before an equaliser, or worst case 0-1. But the red card, 2 minutes later, Las Palmas goal. Can't legislate for red cards, I'm afraid. You just have to take the hit. It's a real pity. Could have laid the draw second half. It would have been a bit of a stretch for me to imagine this match ending a 0-0, given the form these two have been in recently. Valencia have found a second wind. They're in the form of their life at the moment. Elsewhere, this was a shock result. Pendikspor 4-0. Don't know where that came from at all. It does stink a little for me. Besiktas scoring 3 or 4 goals in the last 3 matches. Don't get this. The only reason I could think of is no team support, no spectators could just flatten the naturally will flatten the atmosphere, and Besiktas just couldn't cope. We got an Algeria equaliser, we got a South Korean equaliser as well, and a Bahrainian late goal if you took that 0-0 on very late on. So that was good stuff. Standard Liège couldn't get the equaliser, but if you take out insurance, it doesn't matter. You'll break even. So I'm just a bit wary about Camtasia because it's knocked me out twice. I don't want to spend all day doing a video only for it to not finish. So I'm just a bit mindful about that. English Championship, no real trades there yesterday apart from Middlesbrough equaliser. That was the standout play there. And I did take on Birmingham leading 0-1, but Stoke's stats didn't improve second half, and this was one where you get out of the insurance play and you get out of the Stoke +1. Things aren't going your way. I intended to do that in the live chat, but as befits a busy day, just couldn't get onto it. Luckily we got the goal from Stoke, which ensured I got out with a 2/3 of liability loss only. So that was alright, quite happy with that. Peterborough win yesterday, that was excellent. Yet another 2 goals second half. Good stuff. Nice play, that one. So just quickly scanning these because I'm just a little wary about losing all of my work. Hapoel Beersheva laid the draw second half. They score first. Draw odds rise markedly. Merry Christmas. AVS could have laid the draw second half. In the live chat, we're showing you the in-play stats against 18th Belenenses. Far improved for AVS, and after 2 really poor defeats, that was more like it from 3rd in the league. On to today, and hopefully I won't get thrown out. It's all going okay so far. Sheffield United against the Hammers. An interesting match this. I don't know why the Hammers are 2.38. That's a bit too high for me. Sheffield United only tending to win against fellow newly promoted sides. Bournemouth and Liverpool. Well, Bournemouth are absolutely full of goals at the moment. Liverpool are the kind of side 75th minute plus will get themselves out of jail. And that might be a scenario today with Bournemouth scoring readily recently. So watch out for that. Watch out for some late Liverpool action. They've been a brilliant trading side this season. That's what we're looking for. Reliable Reds. Bayern Munich against Werder Bremen. It's expected to be a rout today for Bayern. Werder Bremen have improved against the big guns. They did get a 2-2 against Dortmund. So watch out for Werder Bremen just upping their game against one of the big guns. That might be something for us to watch out for. Mönchengladbach against Augsburg was 4-4 the last time these two met. I would be favouring Mönchengladbach today. They're scoring 2+ goals readily at home. They're going through a really good unbeaten home run at the moment. They're in really solid form, and I would be expectant of the home side here today. In Italian Serie A, Frosinone are far better at home than away, but 2.38 the favourite, 2.7 the favourite, 2.2 the favourites, telling you it's a tough coupon in Serie A. I would be looking at Salernitana today, although I thought they were favourite. I must have got that wrong. Salernitana, possibility of an improved performance today at home. The last two defeats against Napoli and Juventus were 2-1 defeats. They concede far too many goals, 75th minute plus, as do Genoa. But I think this will be a battling performance from Salernitana. They're going to keep Genoa within arm's length, and I think they might be able to eke out a positive result, Salernitana, today. They are on the improve, as shown against Napoli and Juve, who required 90th plus minute winners. Genoa are not quite of that calibre. In the Eredivisie, PSV 100% win record this season, so that's your expectation going into this match, as well as scoring before half time as well. Feyenoord trying desperately to keep on tabs with PSV. Should get the result today against Vitesse Arnhem, and we're having a poor season. Ajax, it's a game of two halves, Jeff. The first half of the season, absolutely woeful. Second half of the season, they can't stop winning. So that would be my favour today. You can rely on Ajax now, I think. La Liga, Real Madrid against Almeria, who have yet to win a match this season. I can't see Almeria ending that sequence today. Betis against Barcelona. It's normally going to be a very competitive affair. Probable second half goals here, I would say. And a potential labouring performance from Barcelona. This might be a 1-goal in it match. Girona against Sevilla. Girona having an exceptional season. Top two. Likely to get the better of Sevilla today. But they put in an under par performance last match. We've got the peripheral leagues as well. La Liga 2, Turkish Super League, and indeed the African Cup of Nations worth following. Morocco, the highest ranked side in Africa, looked absolutely imperious previous match. This looks a banker material at 1.57. Zambia, by far the greatest side the world has ever seen. I was born there. Be interesting to look at them against Tanzania, the Copper Bullets. Oman are taking on Thailand. Again, I've got to support Thailand. It's part of my visa conditions. They did beat Kyrgyzstan, so we will see how they get on today. Saudi Arabia, strong favourites against Kyrgyzstan. Saudi Arabia under the tutelage, I think, of Roberto Mancini, who has probably been given 20 Bentleys, 800 squillion pounds, just to manage them for a short while, as Saudi Arabia continue to try to buy football. Should get the result today. Have a look at the standings for Saudi Arabia. Is it a must-win? That's what we're going to look at in these group stages with 2 matches played. I can't see the Saudis here. No, I can't see them. Where are they? There they are. They're second to the mighty Thailand. So a win today will take them top and guarantee themselves through to the next round, because there's only 3 matches in these group stages. So must-win territory really for the Saudis today, just to quash Oman and Kyrgyzstan, because if Oman win, then they will think They're playing Thailand, so if Kyrgyzstan win, they will be on 3 points and be in with a shout. Jupiler League, interesting yesterday. Standard Liège didn't get the equaliser, but we got out with a break even. Union Saint-Gilloise and Antwerp, the odds-on favourites today. Anderlecht away from home, RWDM, Molenbeek, newly promoted, favourite today against Eupen. In-play stats, please, and the return from the